Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field when you were a player. What are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll give him a first down.
Hey, 70! Set! 10, 10!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Hey, 50!
On first down, here's Stafford. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
That one right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set.
North
1st and 10.
Gold, great. Momo.
Right to the air, it's Jones. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, alert. Ladybug. 56. Great.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him.
Hey, let's go get one.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Why shift to crude? Timberland. Up we go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Gold gutter. Apple. Dom Capers. South salad. Up we go.
Now Jones on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Gold Cyclone!
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Gold Cyclone! Here we go. Clong. Detroit Johnson. Rita. Bama, Bama, Bama. Out we go.
Jones on first down. Complete. It's Ingram. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them.
Half
But I'll tell
18,
you what,
half 18.
these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino. Out we go.
Again, Jones to the air. Stays in. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Let's go, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Adriana Lima. Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach. Out we go.
Trying again, following the sack. On the turf, ball's out, he lost it. Scooped up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football.
And middle,
and the
middle.
defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Get the fullback involved here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Hurry! Ready, hot.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They're looking at a borderline gimme third down here. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive for it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Looked like the defense eyes were elsewhere, and that really opened up an avenue for this fullback to power his way forward and reach that first down.
Set.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Moving hot.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Set.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
White.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find Jones. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Ready. Hey, red. Sit on.
Throwing his Stafford on third. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got fourth down.
Well, I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back. I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
Fox now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Detroit, Detroit, Detroit. Here we go. Other side, number 3. Out we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Great. Ladybug. Out we go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
Here we go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Goldfish. Why shift to crude? Great. Out we go.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Dom Capers. Out we go.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. Keeps it moving. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Check. Zebra. Easy, alert!
Stafford from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked out by the Giants. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Why shift to crude? Crude. Up we go.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay on schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you can take the will away from your opponent.
South salad. Detroit Johnson. Up we go.
Here's Jones to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Here we go.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Rita. Bama. Timberland. Out we go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. This from 28 yards away. One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
10. What are you hot?
Turn it around the game and just run this clock out. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Half. Up we go.
Pistol now for Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Cover right, Pacino. Half. Out we go.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Cockroach. Half 18. Cockroach. Up we go.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Detroit. Chip. Gold gutter. Other side. I'm free. Great. Ladybug. Great. Timberland. Apple.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down.
Okay, here we go. Gold dog. Dom Capers. South salad. Detroit Johnson, Detroit Johnson. Up we go.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. The Giants are set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Fair catch made here at the 30. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31.
We go set. 11, 11. 40 gut. 40 gut. 21. Down.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set. First and 10.
Elsa. Rita. Cadence, lock in the cadence, Bama. Timberland. Out we go.
Jones looking to throw. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Gold North Salad. Triple right Pacino. Cockroach. Out we go.
From the 30 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
There is no question this defense has risen to the occasion of prime time tonight. There's also no question that this is a window into the kind of beating quarterbacks can take when you can't protect him. He's going to have to use all week to get his body right to hopefully hit the field next week.
Up we go.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at fourth down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
Ladybug. Great. Out we go.
Looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Gold Cyclone. Timberland. Apple. Dom Capers. Up we go.
First down throw by Jones. Flush down out to his right. He loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Offense up to the line fast.
Goldfish. South salad. Up we go.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Buys time, rolling right. That's It's complete to Ingram along the sideline. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Detroit.
First and 10 from the 41.
Half jumbo. Great. Apple. Great. Alpha, go.
Throwing here, Jones. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow. One fun tape to watch because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
Rita. Alpha, go.
Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
Here we go, hey. Wide shift to Crude. Bama. Timberland. Triple right, Pacino. Alpha, go.
Jones now on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Middle.
On first down, here's Stafford. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready, hot.
The give here on second. We'll see what they come up with.
Ready. Omaha, ready, move. Tonight.
Looking to throw. Pitts brings it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Cockroach. Momo. Detroit. Up we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a first. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Other side, number 3. Out we go.
Jones on first down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, 22!
Throwing to begin. It's Stafford. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Double right!
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and They didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but
59!
he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Stafford now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Hey, 5-0! What do you hot?
Third and long. Here's Stafford. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. And now here comes the punt team. This brought in out to the 20. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Mustang 19. Set. Ready. Ready.
Right to the air goes Young. He'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Set it.
On the ground, it's the rookie UT. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Lions. Down.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
Let's go.
Third and
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Titans first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
On the double. Panther 60. Panther 60. Here we go. Shot.
Out of the shotgun. Young. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
I I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He'll get that to his safety valve, complete, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air and vice versa.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Bronco 80.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We're back in Music City after this. Second and 11.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Young. Downfield for Njoku. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. Here we go.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60. Let's go.
They'll go. Young. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 54. We go set. Hey, give me radar.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Set.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey.
So Kittle comes in motion. He'll try to hand this one off. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
Ready. 53. Ready. Omaha. Ready, move.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
11. Ready, hot.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
alert! Moving hot.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd
Stay
and
50,
long.
stay 50. Hey, 70! Wait, hot.
To throw is Stafford. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
10. Sit on!
Out of the gun, Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Here comes a return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Ready up!
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Ready! Get up!
Here's Young. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
70 line!
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set up! Ready!
Back to the air, it's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but
Dragon
it can only
60.
go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end. Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
53! Ready!
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I'm all for giving the ball to your fullback and giving him a chance to get in on the action, but I don't love running him side to side. That's the running back's job. If you're going to give it to the fullback, plow ahead, come on offensive line, let's get some push. But now you find yourself losing yardage. I just don't love the call.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Set! 0! Hurry!
A The shotgun, it's Stafford. He's got his receiver, it's Jones. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
He's going to air this one out for Jones. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
Set. Zero. Ready, hot.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
You're set. Hurry. Hot.
To the air again for Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Ready.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Moving hot.
Stafford to throw again. That one is blocked by Mooney. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
White. You're set. Ready, hot.
Again, it's Stafford. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in for the score.
This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports as we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock. they will come out the victor.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started.
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Big 20. Hey, Red. Sit on.
Stafford going to put it up right away.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Easy, alert.
Right to the air. Here's Stafford. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick 1st down.
50.
Now Stafford.
That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
40 got.
Stafford now to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Out of the gun, Stafford. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Ready, move.
They'll run on 1st down. Done. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Hey.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That play got finished off pretty quickly. Whatever window was there, it closed in a hurry.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game, and Nice pass there, and now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams marching right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Hey, easy, easy.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
It's not often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of a game, but that was some statement there. That drive took them the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire first quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. Run, run, run. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Run, run, run. Set.
Mayfield to throw it. Completes it to Austin. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Austin. A good pickup there, a 22.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try the left side. Austin, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. Montez Sweat with a tackle.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert 33. Done.
And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
What's that?
Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
Here's Mayfield. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And Mayfield just getting the play off. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield, as you mentioned.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Elam now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
To throw is Stafford. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Drill right, 22. Ready, hot.
Now it's Stafford. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To the air again, Stafford. And it's caught. Touchdown. Julio Jones. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Regular. Set. What's that?
Mayfield looks to throw. Flushed out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Austin. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Alert, 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 alert. Pistol. Done.
To throw, Mayfield. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Point it right. Cut.
Mayfield now. Left side to Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Good. Hey, alert 33. Up. Hurry.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
On third down, it's Austin, and he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jaden Reed from 10 yards out. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
59!
Throwing is Stafford. Open man, he completes it to Judy. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Buying time to his left. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Now Stafford. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
50-50.
Back to throw, Stafford. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's Stafford.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. And it's caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive. 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready. Monday.
Right to the air. Here's Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Hey, 54. Tonight.
Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught at the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And what a big-time play there. 62 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
On 1st down. It's done. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
32.
Here's Stafford. That's complete to Mooney. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
21. Hey, give me radar.
Stafford. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Okay, ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
On the ready.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 14 yards that time and a 1st down on the keeper. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Bronco 80.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Check out.
They go play action. Daniels under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Ready.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Ready.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Smash. Ready.
McCaffrey, touchdown. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. Here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Taysom Hill to return it. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Now Stafford.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
To throw is Stafford. This complete to Jones.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try and run with their fullback. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
2nd down and 3.
Drill right, 22. 20 hot.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And that's tough duty for a strong safety because truly he's a hybrid type player. A pass defender, which makes him more of a defensive back, but really his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking those guys on, but that's a tough task there, taking on the big fella.
Now a give, right side. Done. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
11. 20 hot.
Stafford now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Kyle Pitts from 17 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Okay,
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Reload, reload. Hot, hot.
Now Daniels. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense?
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Looking deep here for Chase. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. How about this? And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Elam able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18, ready? Go.
Here's Daniels. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Here goes set. Alert!
After the interception, here's Stafford.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
2nd and 10.
Hey, 70!
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. Caught by Jones. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Ready! Ten. Ready, hot.
Now it's Stafford. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Elam's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
70 Rangers,
And frankly,
70
I think it's
Rangers.
time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the
Let's go
playmakers.
now. 60. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Set. Omaha, ready, move.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It was Cam Chancellor that time, the big hitting safety, who fired in there to blow that play up. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing is Stafford. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
While sometimes it doesn't appear like much, the out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. But the reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stuffed the run. But I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
Elam able to put this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Come on.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And a huge play that time. 59 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing now is Daniels. Touchdown! David Njoku. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Stafford. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
0. Hurry!
Now Stafford. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Here we go.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Go.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Warriors 70.
Daniels looking to throw. Open man is Chase, complete.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
60 by trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Let's go, let's go.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Ready?
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Ready,
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Hey, check that, street.
Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Here now, 3rd down.
Set it.
Back to throw. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Go.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready, set.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate
Let's go
it.
now.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Go, check. Go, check. Ready.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Butker's kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is 1st and 10.
Set. Zebra! Stop!
Now it's Stafford. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a